Greetings, literature lovers. Today we are going to talk about the impact of Renaissance on English literature. Usually, the Renaissance is an event that drew a clear line between medieval and modern world. The Renaissance brought innovation in English literature, which was mainly concentrated on mystery plays that were religious in nature. Shakespeare's plays written during the Renaissance are the commentaries and a reflection of Renaissance emphasis on humanism. For example, Hamlet introduced included includes the theme of the father-son relationship, guilt, and some other things. The Renaissance aroused the intellect and the aesthetic faculties. In a broader sense, Renaissance was the beginning of intellectual movement. Renaissance is greatly applied to the revival of arts, literature, and education in Europe and an influence of Greek and Latin. Now, talking about the origin of Renaissance, it's right from the Italian word Renescentia, means the rebirth. So, the French historian Jules Mackel used Renaissance for the first time. Italy was the cradle of Renaissance. It began in Italy in 14th century, spread to England by 16th, and ended in mid 17th century, and also the term humanism sprang for it. So the Renaissance means rebirth, and the French historian Jules Mackel used the word for the first time. Now means the discovery of the world and the discovery of man by man. In other words, it was a psychological revolution which took place in European society. Renaissance is sometimes known as the revival of learning. The effect of Renaissance on English literature, that is, the impact of the Renaissance on English literature, is an increased willingness of writers to satirize existing works. The most significant impact of the Renaissance on English literature was seen in the changes of perception of human beings. For example, the words of Williams, "Now he looked inward into his own soul, seeking the meaning of experience in terms of his free individuality." Renaissance brought about a new spirit in English literature in all its aspects. The thirst for classical learning also gave a new impetus to literature. All the forms of literature were developed during this period. Now, talking about the impact on drama, Renaissance scored its first clear impact on English drama in the middle of the 16th century. During the Renaissance, drama became more secularized and reached crowning glory in the hands of university wits such as Marlowe, Shakespeare, and Ben Jonson. Among the university wits, Marlowe has been called a true child of Renaissance, and the heroes in his plays show an infinite desire for knowledge, wealth, and power. That is Dr. Faustus. Now, Shakespeare included all the forms of drama. He wrote historical and romantic plays. His greatest achievement was in the field of tragedy. Ben Jonson introduced a new kind of drama known as comedy of humor, and in his plays, the social evils and lust for money are shown that found in English society. The tragic plays for blood and revenge were introduced by John Webster in his age. So Marlowe's example is Dr. Faustus, Tamburlaine, Jew of Malta, and Edward II. Talking about Shakespeare's Macbeth, Othello, Hamlet, King Lear, and A Midsummer Night's Dream. And Ben Jonson is Alchemist, Every Man is Humor, and Volpone. These are the few examples for the dramas in the Renaissance. to talk about poetry. We'll discuss it tomorrow. That's all for today. Thanks for listening.